has come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's Hardy running through the tackle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, without a safety over top, this quarterback, every time he sees one-on-one opportunities, trust me, he's going to take shots. He believes in his receivers. He's got receivers with speed that can win downfield. A great way to start this game with a big play.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And here's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drop back here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Bennett. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Volunteers are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. And that's how you get this thing started.
Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. The sure hands. It's Simmons. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running play called on third and short. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Auburn, as they answer with their first score of this title game. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll give it to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. QB keeper all the way. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second and 10 here. On the ground, it's Turner. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. End zone ahead. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Washington. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man,
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all of these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. And he'll set up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Hardy. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This is return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket, looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the back gets the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch. It's Turner. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking for some space, it's Hardy. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Trying to run it. It's Hardy. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Arnold. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's a shotgun run call. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
A direct snap. Breaks into open space. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Tailback takes the handoff again.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
That completion makes it second and medium. With the catch, it's Matthews. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Washington. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To the air, it's Arnold. Caught over the middle, it's Thompson.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? The Kirk gets Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Arnold. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with an...
Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bucs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
To the air, it's Arnold. With the catch, it's Robinson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Finds his man. It's Simmons. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But there...
Touchdown, Auburn. Great connection there for 6 points.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws it deep. Has Hunt. Can he get in? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
They'll try to run this one in. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Back to throw. It's Washington. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync, like trading a blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looking for a gap. It's Watson. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Running back with the football. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Backed up 3rd and long, looking to throw again. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.